Hey, good morning, guys. I was helping my son with something. As you can see, his little studio out here in the background. He does a different kind of videos than I do. Anyway, I had done that video recently where I showed the San Francisco police parked in the bus zone there by the courthouse. So I looked up the vehicle code, and in the California Vehicle Code, Chapter 9 covers stopping, standing, and parking. Section 22500 specifically addresses where you can and cannot park. And there's a section in there that basically says that if a police officer tells you you can park somewhere, you can park there. So the gist of it is that these police officers gave themselves permission to park in the bus zone. And under California law, apparently that's legal. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. Now, the police apologists are going to say that these officers need to be able to get to their vehicle in case of an emergency. By the way, they were not on a hot call. They carried food in with them into the building with them. I'm assuming they stopped there to see somebody and eat while they were there. So the police apologist argument will be that, hey, these guys need to be able to access their vehicle quickly in case of emergency. Okay? So, literally, directly across the street from where I filmed this, catty corner across the street, is a big park. And right there, it's maybe 50 feet, is a designated area for law enforcement vehicles. It's good for holding about 8 vehicles, if I recall correctly. There was one park ranger truck parked there, and that was it. 50 feet. Now, let's expound on that argument for just a second. So these police officers might need to respond to a hot call, so they need instant access to their vehicles. Well, what about the heart surgeon that saves people's lives daily? Can he park there while he runs inside to conduct some kind of business or have lunch with his friends? Because he might need access to his vehicle really quick for an emergency call. And keep in mind, heart surgeons do heart surgery daily that saves people's lives, sometimes more than once daily. No, he can't. Matter of fact, if he got caught speeding to the hospital, he may very well get a ticket for that as well. And hope he gets a judge whose life was saved by heart surgery. But I digress. So let me point out the obvious here. They parked in a bus zone, a bus loading and offloading zone. Now, the bus that delivers there and drops off and picks up can't get into that space, which means he has to offload in the street. These buses carry handicapped people, parents with small children, and now those people are having to offload in a hazardous condition simply because these police officers couldn't walk 50 feet. Now, if that doesn't seem ridiculous to you, if that doesn't seem unreasonable to you, then I don't know what to tell you. I have no issue with officers parking in fire zones and stuff like that normally, okay, if they're running a hot call, or if it's a busy time and they're just clearing calls quickly. You won't see videos from me about that, complaining about that. What you will see is videos from me that call attention to situations where officers place citizens in jeopardy, where officers they have other parking available to them that is right there close by, and they still park places they should not park. That's wrong. It's wrong. It should not be done. That's abuse of your authority and position. And it's just wrong. And now the police apologists are screaming, oh, well, you hate cops. You hate cops. I don't hate cops. You have never, ever heard me say in any of my videos that I hate cops. There is no person that knows me that you can point to who will tell you that I hate cops. or have ever expressed that opinion. It's never come out of my mouth. Um, because I don't hate cops. I have no issue with police officers doing their job. Um, I do have an issue with police officers that abuse their authority or whatever power we have granted them, and I think that's wrong. I say it all the time. I have no problem supporting good cops. You'll see many of my videos because I post the good videos as well as the bad. You'll see many of my videos where I post good interactions with police officers. Um, I do that because I didn't like seeing all the bad. And I didn't get into this to show the bad. Yes, I do show the bad. I got into this because I was tired of seeing all the bad. I make no secret about being pro-police. I'm not anti-government. I believe we need government. I've always said that. And so the people that call me sovereign citizen, I just laugh at them because it's stupid. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You're sworn to protect us, and if you're doing things that create hazards towards us, it is wrong. And making handicapped people and parents with children and just citizens in general offload under hazardous conditions because you couldn't walk 50 feet, it's wrong. So that's it, guys. Don't mean to rant. I will put a link to the state law in the description. If you want to go over there and look at it yourself, you're welcome to do so. I do have audit videos coming from my visit out there in San Francisco. Sorry to say, I will be going back to San Francisco. I'm actually conducting some business out there, and I audit when I can. And the nature of the business will become known here pretty quickly as well. Sadly, there's some lawsuits in California coming, and some other complaints that I'm having to deal with. But again, that'll all come to light in the near future. So you guys be safe, and I'll try and get a video out over this weekend for you from the California trip. I'll tell you that I like San Francisco. This is actually the second time I've been there. There's a lot of negative things out there as well, but by and large, the views are gorgeous. But I'll get to that in the videos. Y'all be safe, and I'll see you again soon.